My mother's name was Amina. She was not rich, she was not educated, but she was everything to me when my father died. I was only 6 years old. Asterisk, I still remember her holding my hand at the grave. Her eyes full of tears, her voice shaking. Asterisk, she sighed. Asterisk, don't be afraid, my son. As long as I breathe, you will never be alone. Asterisk, from that day, she became both mother and father to me. She worked in other people's houses. She cleaned floors. She washed clothes. Sometimes she came home with swollen feet and tired eyes, but she always smiled at me. Asterisk, did you eat, my son? That was always her first question. If there was one piece of bread, she gave it to me. If there was one blanket, she covered me with it. When I was sick, she stayed awake all night. She touched my forehead again and again, praying softly, "Please, God, take my life, but save my son." I grew up hearing those prayers, a dream bigger than poverty. Asterisk, I wanted to study, but we had no money. One day I said, Asterisk, Amy, I will leave school, I will work. She looked at me with anger and love at the same time. No, she said firmly. Asterisk, my son will study. I can stay hungry, but you will not stop dreaming. She sold her only gold bangle. The last memory of her marriage is to buy my books. That day, I understood what real love meant. When I left home years later, I got a job in another city. Asterisk, on the day I left, she packed my bag again and again. Even though I told her it was enough, she hugged me tightly and whispered, "Wherever you go, my prayers will follow you." Asterisk, when the bus moved, I saw her standing there, waving, crying, smiling, doing everything at once. That image never left my heart. Too late to say thank you. Success came, money came, asterisk, but time slipped away. One day I got a call. "Your mother is very ill. Come quickly." Asterisk, when I reached home, she was lying quietly. Her hand felt cold in mine. She opened her eyes slowly and smiled. Asterisk, my son, you came. Asterisk, those were her last words. A love that never dies today. I live in a big house, but it feels empty. I still hear her voice in my heart. Asterisk, did you eat, my son? A mother's love does not end with death. It lives in our memories, in our prayers, in who we become. Asterisk. And I know one thing for sure. Asterisk, no love in this world is purer than a mother's love for her son. Days passed. Then months. Slowly, I began to hear her voice, not with my ears, but with my heart. When I felt weak, her voice said, "Be strong, my son." When I felt angry, her voice said, "Be patient." When life became unfair, her voice said, "Allah sees everything." I realized she never truly left me. She had planted herself inside my character. Asterisk. Her honesty became my honesty. Asterisk. Her patience became my patience. Her kindness became my guide, becoming what she was. Asterisk. Years later, I had a son of my own. Asterisk. The first time I held him, my hands shook. He was so small, so fragile. Tears fell from my eyes as I whispered, "So this is how you felt, Amy?" Asterisk. That night, as my son slept on my chest, I finally understood the weight my mother carried every day. Love mixed with fear, hope mixed with sacrifice. I promised myself something. Asterisk. I will love my child the way my mother loved me. A visit to her grave. Asterisk. One morning, I took my son with me to her grave. The air was quiet. The sky was soft. Asterisk. I placed flowers on the soil and said, Asterisk, Amy, this is your grandson. My son touched the ground innocently. I felt peace in my chest. Asterisk. I said softly, "You raised me alone. You gave up everything. Asterisk. Today, I am standing because of you." Asterisk. The wind moved gently, as if she was listening. Love that travels through generations. Asterisk. A mother's love does not stop with one child. Asterisk. It flows from mother to son, from son to child, from one generation to the next. She is gone, But her. Love walks beside me every day, and whenever I ask my son, "Did you eat?" I smile through tears, because in that moment,